Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. A few things have changed. Not really with the game. Can't see the sheep. There. I have a new microphone set up. I got it on an arm instead of just sitting in front of me, so it's much closer to me, and as a result, I'm hoping the audio quality is a little bit better. Volume is probably a little bit better. Things like that. And I also switched over to OBS Studio, because I wanted to do that ahead of the stream this upcoming Tuesday, which will be tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. If you are not aware, feel free to join us. And wanted to make sure that I'm doing things the right way. So that starts with using the right stuff. OBS Studio is, I believe at this point, pretty much a uniformly superior version of OBS, so it's time. It's time to make the upgrade. Time to make the jump, or whatever you want to call it. So we did, and I will continue trying to figure it out. That included a rebalancing of the audio levels, so I tested it a few times. It should be good. Not 100% sure about that, but you know, we'll see after this video. Once I get a full video in, we'll see how it goes. So probably gonna be fine though. I don't really have any doubts. Let's get these barns going now. No reason to wait on them. I know we need builders before anything's actually going to happen. I'm not worried about that. I'm just letting it run right now. I want to get kind of back. Oh, this is the one we really want to work on. I forgot about this. That's going to be our goal this episode, and it looks like we should be able to attain it since we have a lot more wood coming in here. So what am I going to do to make that happen? Flax is probably good. No one's here. You shouldn't be here either. You guys are working on this. Oats are I don't know. I think we need the oats. Let's just let these guys run. And then everything else I leave as is. But we're going to have the guys from the apiary coming off soon. Honestly, they could come off now. Alright, there we go. You two. That'll give us some builders. Herdsman died of old age. Gardener died of old age. Alright, that's not great. We want to keep our population high here. Don't want to suffer any issues as a result of... yeah, we're 7 short. No, we're 5 short now, because a baby was just born. Okay, they're done carrying this stuff, so it's just, we just gotta keep feeding into all the buildings and then we'll be good to go. Builders is what we need right now, and it looks like they're working on the orchard, which is fine. I don't mind that. We're doing pretty well here, I think. We have a number of pies built up, not very many. Alright, honey pie, you can... Fruit's not even really gonna do it. Let's do vegetable pie. That seems like a reasonable choice there. Why do we still have bread? We don't have anyone making bread. Right? Yeah, no bread. 2 meat, 1 fruit, and 1 vegetable. I could go for some apple pie right now. Probably, I don't know, I'm not super into apple pie, but it doesn't taste bad. I'll give it that. Right now I've got, oh shit, I actually forgot I need to go to the store. I gotta get more stuff for guacamole. I don't have any chips or lemon or lime juice. Otherwise, I have everything I need. Technically, I could get some cilantro and that'd be better, but I'm okay doing it without cilantro. I can just use cumin. It's more or less the same thing. Ooh, I forgot to take you guys out. That's a bad thing to do, especially since I left 9 gatherers on as well. So let's get the builders really rolling here. This should speed things up substantially. Let's get these trees too. We certainly need the wood. But we're very close to done. We're actually going to be able to build that. Okay, I'm surprised. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. I thought we were going to be way shorter on wood. Alright, so what's our tool situation? We have no one working on any of it. What about the woodcutter guy? Yeah, he's working. Alright, then we're good. We don't really need to worry about anything over there. I'd kind of like to get that industry back up and running, but I think until we get this building, let's just go 16. We don't need laborers anymore. But I'm gonna make use of them to come out here, because I am greedy for wood. We seriously need wood. We can't fuck around on this. Alright. I mean, we totally can't. What I mean by that is we totally can fuck around on this. We need it. I would like to get everything back up and running, and that's not going to happen without wood, so... You know, let's go. That's the idea. Okay, what else? I think other than that, we're in really good shape. We got our barns facing the correct direction for the orchards to be working. We have suitable amount of forest lands to use for buildings. We're about to jump in population by 22 all the way up to 110. That's going to be big. Hopefully not laggy, but big. That may cause food-related issues. My main concern right now is I can't sustain... I mean, I can't make use of all of our production faculties right now. So I don't care about... Shit, actually, hay might be a problem. Let's do 2 grass here. I want potatoes. I don't want oats. Or I don't want wheat. I do want oats. Oh, it's already potato. Okay. I'm going to go hard on food this year and just do farming mostly, because I do not trust the plus 22 people thing. That scares the shit out of me. What was this? Elderberries? So let's do like a basic one that I know is going to pay out. Let's do lemons. And we are probably going to try to staff these two. The apiary I don't care so much about. But these two matter because they're long-term payoff. Let's do orange. No, they're slow. Okay. What about cherries? Hostels up. Right? Why is this here? Yeah, the hostel's up. Alright. We are off to the races. It's late winter. We're going to be ready to start soon, so let's get that rolling. Cherries require more heat. Lemons require more work. No, they don't. Lemons are interchangeable. Ooh, cherries give you more. Okay, well... That's interesting. Do I want to do cherries then? Is it enough more to make a difference? But fuck it, let's try it. We're doing the weird ones for that, because we're kind of set on food, so really what we're trying to do now is experiment more than anything. It's not really, we're not really going to be worrying about maximizing our gain, because we're in such good shape with everything. Food-wise, we're just rolling in it. Like, we don't need that much more. We could be in trouble, don't get me wrong, but I think overall we're fine. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to put at least maybe like 4 and 4. Understaffed is acceptable, because they're not going to harvest this year anyway, so it's just a question of getting them enough growth. And that's really just water. These 3 I want staffed. Gatherers have... Yeah, I'm probably already out of people just with that. And then I want hay as well. Alright, well this is going to be a challenging year for manpower. But we've had a few of those lately, so it's fine. I could take, like, people off of baking, I guess, but I don't really have any particular desire to do that. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's 9 degrees, and I've totally fucked up. This should have been done a while ago. Alright. So let's do these first. Minimum, this is necessary. This is the absolute minimum. And then if I can, I want one more field of potatoes. Okay. That leaves these two with 7 people. So can I steal from elsewhere and feel good about it? Not really. Nowhere that I want to take people from. So I think I'm just gonna pass for now. I could do 2 and 2. That's kind of shitty though. 2, 2, 2, yeah. That's really not ideal, but I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Alright, well, good enough, and then we don't have anyone on potatoes. That's fine though, we're probably gonna get plenty of them from the gatherers, so... You could probably argue that it makes sense to take people off of baking right now, but... I don't really want to. No, I like my bakers. Really, right now, we're just trying to get to the population boom that we're going to hit. That's the goal in the short term. Total deforestation. We could be mining and stuff over here, but we don't really give a shit about that, to be honest with you. Doesn't make much of a difference. Now, oats are fast, so do I take them off as soon as they're done? Ooh. Well, that fucked up some stuff that we're not using. It's getting repaired already, though. It's not so bad. Did this place get messed up? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah, they're gonna have some trouble planning here. It's gonna take a while. That might fuck up the harvesting a bit, but, well, you know, it's life. We're making do with what we got, which isn't much at the moment. It's going to become a lot, but right now it's not much. So, we'll figure it out. I think we're in pretty good shape at this point, though. Nothing we really need to worry about. It's just a question of getting that manpower up and running. Okay, so they're going to take a little while. What do we have that we need to do in the meantime? Winter is probably going to be going for wood again. Wood and ore, it looks like, is what we need. And then I could do some more terraforming over here if we wanted more land. I don't know if we need it, though. Oh, how did this get messed up? Did it catch on fire? What, the tornado must have swung back or something. It's weird. I don't think we really have anything we need. I think at this point it's just a question of expanding more than anything. So then where do I build new housing? Do I just put it up here? Yeah, fuck it. Just put it... Why would we put it anywhere else? Actually, I wonder if these are twice as wide as they are long. Or the other way around. Twice as long as they are wide. Because what I'm thinking of doing is I could just put one facing up here, sideways, and then have another here if I wanted to. I think we probably have to go one at a time, though. We can't afford to expand too quickly. But it's definitely going to be on our minds now. Because we have the industry to support that much labor. It's just a question of getting that labor to be available. Which we're going to do relatively quickly here, I think. Do we want to expand out to another area? This area looks kind of shitty. There's a lot of terraforming that has to happen here, and I don't really want to do that because it looks nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we start looking into putting more... Well, but we don't need more. I was going to say put like another orchard or something down here, but what's the point? We certainly don't need it. We can't even support the 2 that we have already. Yeah, I think it all just boils down to manpower. We should have expanded earlier. That's my bad. Kind of waited a little bit too long to get that rolling, but it's definitely rolling now. So an episode or 2 from now, we're going to have over 100 people, most likely. And I think we'll be able to stay there too, because it's 110, so you're probably not going to have more than 10 people dead at any given time. Alright. They're harvesting, that's good. Getting them out will help us get everything else running. I really wonder if orchards help the apiary. I hope they do, but I don't know that they do. Barns are doing good work. Why are you putting honey here? This is not the most efficient place to go to put honey. Okay, so their selection of where to store things is not really that good. Which is interesting. I wonder why it's doing that. Because they've got a barn right here. Easiest thing in the world. You just hop out and pop it in. Couldn't be easier, right? Thing's almost empty too. Instead they're coming over to this one. So why is that? Yeah, I don't know. Bad pathfinding. Not the worst path. Pathfinding's pretty solid in this game overall. It's just, for whatever reason, they're being dumb on that one. Maybe it's just like a roll of a dice and they picked the wrong one. Who knows? I kind of want to get rid of this thing, because I'm still pissed that it fucked up our road, and we also don't need clay. I don't think there's anything we need clay for, so... It's tempting to get rid of it, though totally unnecessary, so... Are you guys... Okay, no. It just... You can't see the stuff until you zoom in, because it's so narrow. Look at them go. Is that really what oats look like? I always thought they'd be more like brown, not really green. I mean, certainly when they're growing, they're green, obviously, but... I mean, it's normally brown, isn't it? Or am I crazy? I could be totally crazy, I don't know, but I always thought of them as being brown. And do potatoes have leafy tops? That, I think they do. But I'm not really sure. I think of them as growing kind of like carrots almost, except with more of a stem going up, I guess. I don't know. They're weird. Oh no, you know what? No, it's not like that. Are individual potatoes underground, or do they grow above the ground as part of a larger organism, I guess? Why do I now? Okay, now I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes reading about potatoes on Wikipedia. Exciting life. Alright, you guys are done. Nice. Okay, good. It's winter. I mean, it's summer, not winter. But, wait, those are normal growing and you're already done? Are you sure that's normal growing? Does not appear to be normal growing. Yeah, let's go to 6 each on these. Okay. And now, at this point, I think we want to start working up our supply here of charcoal again. I don't want that to run out, since it's apparently more efficient wood usage than the other options. And I don't think we need any more iron, so we'll leave that alone for now. There's really nothing major that we have a need of at this point. It's really just a question of getting people to have sex and produce children. There's 3, nothing here, 2 there, 3 there. So we got, that's 8 coming. Which will bump us up to 96, and then we need another 14 after that. It takes some time to fill up a new hostel, man. Especially an upgraded one. But we're doing okay, you know? Things are going okay. There's 2 children born. Another tornado that we don't really care about. I think we're doing real good. Or real well. Do I want to... No, it's not. We don't want to start the next hostel. That's playing with fire. We don't want to get cocky. Let's get some more wood. I like that there's only one resource that's kind of a pain in the ass to get. If it was everything that was irritating, you had to wait for it to grow back. You couldn't really build that much of a stockpile. Then, okay, fine. I'd be pissed off, I wouldn't like the mechanic. But when there's only one resource like that, where you kind of have to manage it, it's a lot better. And you get the enjoyment of having a management aspect. We don't have any workers, what the hell? Okay, well, I'll have to remedy that soon. But I believe that is actually going to be a problem for the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one as well. Take care.